welcome back to my channel. So this week is going to be my week 2 and week 3 update on my ketogenic diet weight loss journey. I was traveling for week 2 of my keto diet and unfortunately I didn't get back home until Wednesday into my 3rd week. So I didn't want to film a video then. So I just thought I'd carry the information over and make a week 2, week 3 video. So week 2 and week 3 have been going so great. I'm still enjoying the foods that I get to eat. Basically, the foods that I've been eating on a daily basis is avocados, bacon, nuts, heavy whipping cream, wings. I actually said to my husband a couple of nights ago, I said, I cannot believe that I get to eat wings and still lose weight. And he's like, yeah, it's pretty hard to wrap your mind around, but I eat hamburgers, cheeses, so it's crazy that I am able to eat these food items and still lose weight. Same as the last update, no bloating, which is such a great feeling because when I was eating carbs, I used to be bloated all the time, and at the end of the day, my stomach was pushed out quite a bit from bloating. But so it's nice that that is now eliminated. I'm not tired at all, so I get to go the entire day with full energy. I have not strayed at all from the ketogenic diet. I have not cheated once. I was actually making my husband supper last night, and it was basically a rice dish, and I got him to taste the rice to make sure that it was becoming nice and tender. And you know, just eliminating just the simplest things like that. I feel I'm definitely a all or nothing kind of girl, so I need to be completely 100% keto. I cannot be 99% keto. If I was 99% keto, I would know from past experience that I would say, oh, a little bit now, it's all right, as long as I'm below my macros. But I do want to eliminate and keep eliminating all grains and obvious starchy vegetables. So during week 2, a common phrase in the keto lifestyle is Shark Week, which is also our menstrual cycle. So that had visited me during week 2. And some women have mentioned that their symptoms are more elaborated on the ketogenic diet, and some say that their symptoms are significantly decreased. So this was my first time experiencing it on the keto diet, and day 1 was excruciating pain, to be honest. I have a high pain tolerance, but I had to find the Advil in the house because it was pretty painful. Also, I noticed that day that I was feeling quite a bit of nausea, so I'm not too sure if it's just as a result of Shark Week or if it was actually a part of the keto flu. What I did was I had taken my vitamins after I started feeling symptoms of nausea, so my potassium, calcium, magnesium, and my multivitamin, and actually noticed that it had my nausea had gone away after about a half an hour or so. So I'm not too sure if it was symptoms of keto flu or if it was actually contributed to Shark Week. For exercise, I really have not been incorporating any strenuous type of exercise. Typically what I do is take our dog Echo for a walk in the evenings. There was a couple of nights that I incorporated the elliptical. We have an elliptical in the basement, so I went on that for about a half an hour. But really nothing extraordinary at this point in time. I've read someone's comment on a forum stating that it's suggested to decrease your exercise or keep it to a minimum during the first 6 weeks. I'm not entirely sure the reason for that, but I know that it's working for me well at this point in time. if I notice that my weight loss will start stalling in the near future or what have you, I will start incorporating heavier exercise at that time, perhaps strength training or more vigorous exercise. So during week 2, I was away from home. I was visiting my family who lives about 6 hours away from me. And my family was very supportive of this way of eating for me. The first time that my mom has ever heard of the ketogenic diet. So I explained to her what it was and allowed her to, or showed her some YouTube videos of people's success stories and showed her my first week weigh-in and such. So she picked up some food items and she has started eating this way. Mom and I have been in contact since I was visiting her, and she tells me about her success on the scale as a result of eating this way. And she tells me that this is the diet for her. So my mom is really enjoying this way of eating as well, and her scale is moving in the right direction as a result. As far as my macronutrients, I am not hitting them exactly the way that they're supposed to be. I'm sort of experimenting and seeing how that goes, and it's working out quite well. So as far as my carbohydrates, I am eating between 20 and 30 grams per day, and that is keeping me in ketosis, and I know that based on my keto sticks. And then as far as my fat, it's definitely still elevated. It's around the 70 mark. So it's between 65, 70, 75 and on any given day, and then my protein is anywhere between 20 and 25%. So I have been trying several new ketogenic recipes, so I've been enjoying experimenting with those. Perhaps when I start perfecting some of them, I show you guys more of those recipes. But for in the meantime, I am enjoying experimenting. One symptom that I've been having on the ketogenic diet that I wish I really wasn't having was vivid dreams. Now, I cannot tell you exactly why I'm having vivid dreams. Maybe someone out there who knows, perhaps you can comment below. But I really don't know why I'm having vivid dreams, but I wish that that was not the case, just because they are very vivid. I'm dreaming of places that I don't want to be, dreaming of people that I haven't thought about or seen in a very long time. Mind you, some of the dreams are quite pleasant, but for the most part, I'm not really enjoying them. But so I really hope that that will subside eventually. But and another thing with the vivid dreams is that I get so deep into dreaming that I find myself, when it's time for me to wake up after a full night's rest, I'm still wanting to sleep more. So as a result of the vivid dreams, I am sleeping a lot more than I really want to. So I'll keep you updated on the vivid dreams and let you know when they finally subside, which I hope is very soon. So let's get to my weigh-in. I weighed myself after I got back from my trip after week 2 and weighed myself after week 3. I filmed both of them, but my scale is actually a glass scale, and I like to weigh myself without any clothing on because I feel that's the most accurate way of knowing how much weight you lost. So because my scale is clear, you could clearly see my reflection in the video. So ain't nobody wants to see that. So I need to figure out a way, or choose a top and pants that I wear each week for my weigh-in, and that way so I can film the weigh-ins for you, so you know that what I'm saying I weigh is indeed what I weigh. So after my week 1 weigh-in, I had lost, or I started at 213.4, and after my first week of the ketogenic diet, I got down to 211 pounds. So on my 2-week weigh-in, I weighed in at 207.6 from 211 pounds. So that is a weight loss of 3.4 pounds, which is fantastic. So then at the end of week 3, I weighed in at 205.6 from 207.6. So that is a weight loss of exactly 2 pounds. So a total of weight loss on the ketogenic diet is 7.8 pounds in 3 weeks. And that brings my total weight loss since beginning my weight loss journey to 28.8 pounds, which is incredible. So my current weight is 205.6, and that is super close to Wonderland. I know a lot of women, not all, but most women who are on a weight loss journey and over 200 pounds strive to be under 200 pounds, to be in Wonderland. Psychologically for me, I just feel like that would be a better place for me. I know that I'll be a lot happier being in the ones. But mind you, if you are over 200 pounds and you're completely happy with stating that you are in the 200s, that is your happiness. And that is completely okay. I'm not going to take that away from you. I'm just stating what makes me happy, and that is when I get to Wonderland. And so I anticipate being there in a couple of weeks, just hoping that I don't have a weight loss stall in the meantime. If I do have a weight loss stall, that's completely fine. But I really hope to be in Wonderland in a couple of weeks. That's a wrap on my week 2, week 3 weight loss on the ketogenic diet way of eating. I hope your weight loss journey, if you are on one, is going well. And I'll see you guys again next week. Bye for now.